What is up, friends? Welcome back for another movie reaction today with probably an unexpected one because it is the original Suicide Squad, the one that I've really only heard mainly negative things about, but I am watching it specifically along with the new one, the 2021 one after this, because I want to be prepped for the Peacemaker show that's coming out on HBO Max, and so I just wanted to get a little bit more familiar with the characters, with the story, and really just see for myself if it is as bad as people were saying. I might like a few things about it, I might not like anything about it, but still hoping to have an enjoyable time just watching it with you all. And so hopefully you all enjoy watching along with me for this one, and I'll also be watching some other DCEU movies coming up soon because I still want to revisit, or I guess see for the first time, the extended Batman vs Superman movie, and then of course Zack Snyder's Justice League, but that's going to be quite the undertaking with it being 4 hours, but looking forward to getting to those hopefully soonish. But as I mentioned, after this one I will be watching the other Suicide Squad, which as far as I've heard, that one is at least better than this one. I haven't really looked up too much about it though, so I'm excited to check that one out. But if you guys enjoy watching along for this video, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. It helps the video out a lot, and of course you can check out the full-length reaction on Patreon, link for that in the description below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the original Suicide Squad. He's got a little bit of his I Am Legend look right there. I feel like I haven't seen Will Smith in anything forever.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you a secret? One day, somehow, some way, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna rain down on you like the Holy Ghost.
Oh, I would be pretty intimidated if I was the guard, even though there's a door separating them.
Let's have some fun.
Jeez, bro, he must have done something pretty freaking serious in order to get that treatment. She's definitely the part that I'm most excited for to see about this movie, is her performance, because obviously they kept her character. Not sure if they kept any others for future movies, but Margot Robbie's excellent.
You gonna come down from there or what? Yeah, look at you.
You know the rules, hotness. You gotta keep off these bars.
These bars?
Oh my God.
Oh, well, she is sufficiently creepy so far. Definitely treating her a lot different than Deadshot.
Play with me.
You put 5 of my guards in the hospital, honey.
Alpha 1.
Hit her.
Come on, man, you're 6'4".
Oh, dang, quite the cut right there. I guess it's not as friendly as I was thinking.
Spring break!
That is just a whole lot of pretty and a whole lot of crazy.
Well, I've liked the 2 introductions we've gotten so far. Don't know why she just knocked herself out on purpose by running into the bars.
The world changed when Superman flew across the sky, and then it changed again when he didn't, and that is why I'm here.
Hey, well, not a bad intro. Gotta give him credit there, and I've liked the music selection so far. But it is moving very, very fast right now, the pacing.
We got lucky with Superman, who shared our values. The next Superman might not.
You're not going to pitch us that Task Force X project of yours again, are you?
Here we go. This is the one thing I know about the plot, is that they use them to kind of fight crime or something like that, and in return they give them their freedom.
No one gets paid until what needs to get done gets done.
In about 30 seconds, your window is going to close.
There was an accounting error.
I've doubled it for being a dickhead.
Nice, man knows how to do business. That's quite a sum. Work is good for him.
Pleasure doing business with you, Angie.
Holy crap, that is incredible. I was not expecting him to be that accurate and elaborate with the shot. True to his name, I guess.
Everyone has a weakness. His daughter.
It's okay. I can take care of her.
She's supposed to be taking care of you. You know, that's how that's supposed to work.
I love his style, man. Looking good. Like the aspect of giving him somebody to care for, though. Makes his character more dynamic.
I know you do bad things. Don't worry. I still love you.
Come on.
And you caught him?
Oh, nice, man. Let's go, familiar face. Dude's spread around over all the cinematic universes.
It's over, Deadshot. I don't want to do this in front of your daughter.
Dang, man, did not expect Ben Affleck's Batman to show up. I guess it makes sense, though. Might just be a cameo. Dang, Well, at least he's got some humanity listening to his daughter like that. Definitely not all bad in that case.
Harley Quinn.
Great editing, man. She's definitely killing it. I am excited to watch Birds of Prey because I feel like I've heard some good things.
I live for these moments with you.
She thought she was curing him, but she was falling in love.
I need a machine gun.
Dude, his Joker is definitely interesting looking, man. Obviously seen plenty of pictures, though.
What do we have here?
Are you gonna kill me, Mr. J?
Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
Oh no, man. Well, so far, seems like most people were right in talking about his performance, which I don't really mind Jared Leto in a lot of stuff, but this Joker just feels too clean and too performative, not chaotic.
Are you sweet talking me? I love this guy. He's so intense.
Almost feels like he's trying to do a Jim Carrey Joker. The way they're editing his scenes, though, I think isn't helping him.
Pardon?
My gifts to this handsome hunka.
I don't know how it is in the comics, but right now Harley Quinn is definitely more crazy seeming than Joker himself.
You don't like me? Fine, don't waste my time then.
Look, are you enjoying yourself?
That was an odd edit. All of a sudden she's sitting down after she was standing up. I think there's been some pretty good moments of editing, but there's also some odd ones.
Come on, Puddin'.
Oh, we have got company.
Dang, I love both the cars, dude. Got that new age Batmobile.
That's your ruining date night! Puddin' again,
Dang, well, I guess he's featured a lot more than I expected. I wonder if it's just gonna be in these flashback moments, though, or if he's gonna be in the other stuff. Dang, made quick work of her, but I don't see the Joker down there. Is he just gone? Man, she's nailing it. Gotta always be on the top of your game around her.
He robbed every bank in Australia and came to America for a fresh target set.
No honor among thieves, eh?
Oh, nice. Getting multiple superheroes. Is he really just known for throwing around a boomerang? Is that his only power?
I saved the best for last. The witch. Spell casting, making disappear witch. A sorceress from another dimension, another world. Archaeologist Dr. June Moon.
That's certainly one way to introduce a character. My goodness. This definitely feels like it should have been split up into 2 movies, or at least made longer.
Releasing a metahuman more powerful than any we've encountered.
What the heck? She is creepy looking, but also I like Cara Delevingne. I remember her being in here.
What makes you think you could control him?
You take the finest special forces officer this nation has ever produced.
And I feel like half the movie is just gonna be this setup, which for a couple of them I really enjoyed, but it is lasting longer than expected.
What if Superman decided to fly down, rip off the roof of the White House and grab the president? Who would have stopped him? What happens if the next Superman becomes a terrorist?
I do like them exploring that idea, which I guess they kind of did that already in Batman vs. Superman, right? But as good as the people we've been seeing so far are, I don't think they could handle a Superman type character.
Even though we can't control these people.
Dr. Moon.
Dang, if she really is the most dangerous one, it's surprising that they're not keeping her locked up, even if she's kind of controlled for now.
Enchantress.
Oh, bro, okay, that was pretty sick looking. I'm a fan. If they wanted a demonstration, this is as good as it gets.
Go get it, girl. Little something from the weapons ministry vault in Tehran.
Wait, what? That's what she did in just a matter of seconds? That's freaking unreal. I guess maybe if she's on board, they might stand a chance against some powerful character.
Authorize Amanda Waller to establish Task Force X under the Argus program.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Man, this movie is moving so crazy fast, and I saw that the extended version of this is like an extra 11 minutes or something. I feel like it needs to be an extra 2 hours. Maybe it'll change once we get into the actual elements of the plot, though, instead of just setup.
You want to die in here, buddy? You got a real shot at walking the block again.
I'm a man, okay? I ain't no weapon. I'm gonna die in peace before I raise my fist again. Cause enough harm.
How very interesting. I don't think that's what they were expecting to hear. A couple of these characters have more humanity than usual, for a villain at least.
Let's go. Let's see what you can do.
Y'all jokers must be crazy.
Some impressive stuff, but he's got nothing on John Wick / Keanu Reeves. Kind of a cool shot right there. He certainly is as accurate as it gets.
Let me tell you the price. I want out of here. I want full custody of my daughter. Y'all gonna pay for my daughter's whole education. Then I want her to go to college, like Harvard or Yale.
Hey, well, at least he's looking out for her. That's a pretty good thing. Curious who they're going to fight in this movie, though, because obviously it's not going to be Superman.
Where is she?
Complex. It's not just her. Everybody's disappeared.
So he is still going to be worked into the story, going to try and free her, perhaps?
Black site. That's where she is.
Bring the car around. We're going for a drive.
I mean, it is kind of a cool aesthetic, but I feel like they're trying to tell us he's crazy just by showing us all this stuff, not by actual performance or more subtle means. Because, like, we know Harley's crazy just because of some of the smaller things she's done. She didn't have to be in a room with haha written on it.
Come on, man. Why am I here, all right?
What's going on, man? This is crazy.
Blah, 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 blah. All of that chit-chat's gonna get you hurt.
Oh!
We're getting more of him than I expected, because I think I remember hearing that he was barely featured in the movie or something, or at least less than what they shot.
I could tell you meant that. You're gonna be my friend.
Very interesting laugh right there. I mean, as a character, he's not necessarily bad. As a Joker, though, especially compared to who we've gotten before, just feels completely different. Man, is that already backfiring if she's going rogue, doing her own thing? I know it was probably unwise to keep her not locked up.
Want to go for drinks?
What the heck? Her powers are kind of cool, like the way they're shooting it. Is she gonna be the villain of this movie? It's starting to feel like that. Oh man, there you go. They're gonna have a tough challenge fighting her. She seems pretty capable. And while I was enjoying some of the effects initially, I feel like they've started going overboard just because they're not confident with what they actually shot without effects.
She went somewhere.
If you have to choose between her or me, promise me you'll stop her, even if it kills me.
Hey man, well, at least she's bought into the mission. And I feel like watching this movie so far makes me really curious how they were able to handle the 2021 movie, because it feels like there's just way too much trying to be jam-packed in here.
You okay? Can you breathe?
Starting compressions.
Yo, what kind of creature? Thing looks nasty. Is it just gonna keep taking people and growing?
Open the door. Let's go.
Man, I wonder if they made the decision for all the tracks, popular songs and stuff, and the effects afterwards, or if it was planned from the beginning, because it feels like they're trying to compensate for a lack of super interesting stuff on its own.
What is that? Who are you?
Except for her, man. She's definitely been the highlights so far. I can see why they kept her for more things.
Cool if I leave it with you? I'm way behind today.
What is this GQ Joker we've got going on here? Maybe there's a comic book version or sequence of him where he kind of looks more like a fashionable gangster, but I've never heard of one like that.
This looks neat.
I mean, the whole movie is edited so fast, I think to a detriment, but especially the Joker scenes, you don't ever get a chance to actually see him in character. So I think admittedly it is kind of unfair to Jared Leto. Dang, man, kind of like her outfit now. Cool costume. Pretty powerful duo right here.
Our weapons are ineffective.
I thought this was contained.
I don't know why, but that delivery made me crack up. They're showing major stuff happening, but I really don't feel any sort of impact or emotion coming from the scene.
Hi, boys. Harley Quinn. Huh? What was that? I should kill everyone and escape? Sorry. The voices.
Man, I wish the whole movie was just her character, man. I would love that. It's interesting that she is done so well, but some other stuff in the movie is not. I wonder what went wrong.
You disobey me, you die. You otherwise irritate or vex me, and guess what?
I'm known to be quite vexing. I'm just forewarning you.
Ladies, shut up!
No, please keep talking. She's the only one keeping this movie afloat right now. Also, I feel like they're trying to make this guy, this soldier, the big boss, the one we're supposed to be on his side, but he has like no character attributes. Man, I'm really enjoying watching her. But once again, man, just using a popular song. When done right, I feel like that can really work, but it feels somewhat out of place.
Every time I put this on, somebody dies.
And?
I like putting it on.
Something tells me a whole lot of people are about to die.
Yeah, it's us.
Man, her look is so spot on, dude. Is she the first Harley Quinn we've gotten in like a major movie?
Hey, y'all might want to leave old boy alone. He could torch this whole joint. Ain't that right, I say?
You got nothing to worry about from me. I'm cool, homie.
His look is really cool as well. I'm not familiar with that character, and I can't tell what actor's playing him, but I like him so far.
Rescue HVT-1 and get them to safety. Complete the mission, you get time off your prison sentence. Fail the mission, you die. Anything happens to Colonel Flagg, I'll kill every single one of you.
See, it's tough, man, because I really like that premise. I think that's a really cool idea, and it obviously adds some significant stakes for the characters.
So that's it? What, we some kind of Suicide Squad?
I'll notify your next of kin.
That's where that line comes from. I'd forgotten. I see that everywhere on the internet, and I'm laughing not because the line is necessarily funny. I'm laughing just because of how silly it is. That's the most ham-fisted, is that the word? Forced, I guess, title drop I think I've ever heard.
Katana, I would advise not getting killed by her. Her sword traps the souls of its victims.
There are so many characters in this movie, dude. I don't know if the 2021 one has as many, but I will be impressed if it handles it well, because so far this isn't doing the best job.
I don't save people.
Anything for $1, right?
You know the dark places too. Don't act like you don't.
I'm a soldier, and you're a serial killer who takes credit cards.
Those lines perfectly sum up his character. He's literally just soldier. There's no other distinguishing factors to him. Goodness, man, quite the crash. This mission is off to a bad start. I have a feeling somehow Harley enjoyed that, though.
All right, relax.
Woo! What a ride!
We're okay.
Yeah,
okay.
man, I knew it. Maybe the biggest positive of this movie is it's actually made me more excited to see some of the other DCEU movies, specifically Birds of Prey.
Amanda, we have hostiles up ahead.
Flag, get out of there.
We're diverting. Bump out, second squad, 2 blocks east.
Hey, I like these odds, mate. Just say the word.
Now this I'm starting to like right here, because they're actually sitting in a scene for more than a couple seconds, and it's more ambient noises. It's not just a random soundtrack. This guy's just looking for a chance to escape. There's a lot more than I expected though, and they don't seem to be affected by bullets. Dang, Harley's got the confidence walking straight out there. Some cool looking creatures or whatever they are though.
Good riddance.
Harley, he dies, we die.
I love seeing her using the bat as well. That's like her main thing, isn't it? He better treat her better for helping him out. Dang, Deadshot certainly is an absolute menace. One-man army to the max. See, man, that was great right there. I don't know why they haven't been committed to that style throughout the rest of the film. Obviously, they had to go crazy throughout the setup because of the runtime, but that's the best way to show a character's capabilities, not just some exposition read-off.
Hey, you some help, princess?
It's better this way. Trust me.
Ooh, it's fire.
I don't think you want to mess with him. I respect him, though, for wanting to keep his powers under wraps. That'd be a lot to handle.
Seriously, what the hell's wrong with you people?
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
I mean, I like the line, but I feel like so many of the lines in this were made just for the sake of a trailer. There's not too much nuance to some of the dialogue.
Oh, looks like we have a spot of luck, eh? Easy peasy.
Don't make me shoot you.
Harley should be running this operation. She's doing a good job so far. The most chill of all of them. Man, did they switch directors like halfway through the movie? Because now they're getting creative with the sequences. Elevator fight's dope.
Hey, guys. Come on, let's go.
No one can match her energy, man. She's always at a 10. This is certainly showing off her range, though. I had never seen anything like this from Margot Robbie before.
Pussy.
I will knock your ass out. I do not care that you're a girl.
Nice. Love getting some small little interactions between them. Honestly, need more of that. Bro, okay, Harley is absolutely dominating. Those were some legit moves.
Circle up! Circle around them! Let me fight! You die, we die! Yeah, everyone move out!
Dang, man, effective work so far. Wonder what the fight's gonna be like when they actually get to Enchantress, though.
Don't touch me, man! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! What you gonna do? I'm touching you. Do something! You wanna see something? Yeah, I wanna see something! Yeah!
Shoot, man, he is so freaking powerful. I do like what they've done with his character and building him up as this kind of pained villain.
I was just trying to get you there. We good, right?
I knew you'd come through.
Now I'm loving this sequence where we actually get to see the characters' personalities a little bit more, and it's taking its time, and we're getting more character moments like that.
I gotta work on my cardio.
Question.
I had a feeling they might do a flashback right there because I guess that's how Joker initially got his stuff, at least in one version.
Would you live for me?
Yes.
Man, his Joker just looks so odd. There's something about it. Maybe it's what I mentioned before. He's just too clean. Man, what the heck? I feel like they just ruined all the momentum they'd gotten with the previous scene. They went back into music video mode.
Oh, relax. This is me.
You ever been in love?
I don't even know why we needed to see that, per se, because we'd already known they were together. Felt like a really odd place to insert it.
Savior 1-0, the LZ's clear. Boss, they're not talking to me.
Bert's been jacked.
Oh, shoot, bro. I knew it'd just be too easy for it to end like that. Oh, it's the Joker that took him over. I was thinking it was Enchantress somehow. Right on time, I guess.
Deadshot, shoot that woman right now.
She ain't do to me.
Smart move. I guess she really did just get away scot-free. Wait, what the heck, man? She's not actually dead, right?
I missed.
Ah, very clever. I was like, there's no way if she's in other movies.
You got all dressed up for me?
Boss, we got a problem! This bird is baked.
Now that felt like a more Joker line right there. Nothing is going right for anybody. Yo, what the heck? How did she survive that fall without any scratches? Also, does that mean the Joker's just dead all of a sudden? Oh shoot, man, she's about to die now. Nobody's safe in this movie. So is the squad gonna come save her now? Definitely gonna have to let him go if that happens.
Hey guys, I'm back.
That was a great little moment right there, showing she actually does have some real feelings and emotions beyond just her eccentric nature. Man, I guess another big issue with this movie is that the villains are so uninteresting. They're just bad guys because they want to destroy things.
Well, we almost pulled it off. Worst part of it is they're gonna blame us for the whole thing. We're the patsies. The cover-up. We're the bad guys.
Once again, man, just trailer lines right here. Doesn't feel natural at all.
You ain't never whacked out no women, no kids.
I don't kill women or children.
I do. See, I was born with the devil's gift. I kept it hidden most of my life.
Well, I like this, getting to learn a little bit more about his character because he's certainly been interesting what we've gotten so far. That's pretty rough if that's the case.
Ain't nobody tell me no. Said my old lady. You know, she used to pray for me. God didn't give me this. Why should he take it away?
I feel like this is maybe the best done flashback scene we've gotten so far, because first of all, it kind of makes sense that he would be telling him this story right now, but also the editing is a lot better.
The kids?
He killed them, didn't you?
Dang, man, this is great. Actually getting some good acting right here.
What do you think was gonna happen? Normals is setting on the dryer. People like us, we don't get normal.
Why is it always a knife fight every single time you open your mouth?
Man, this movie has potential because there's scenes like this and a couple other previous ones that are actually really well done, and the writing is getting a lot better too.
Get to the part in that binder saying I was sleeping with her.
I've never been with a witch before. What's that like? Apparently that's why the creatures chase him. The witch is scared of him.
Man, well, a couple of these scenes and sequences have definitely given me a lot more hope going into the 2021 Suicide Squad. I don't know if it's going to be a similar story or just building off this or what, but apparently you can actually handle this many characters correctly, at least momentarily in this case.
Your daughter writes you every day. Every single day.
You had these the whole time? You had letters from my daughter.
Ah, that's so rough. That'd be heartbreaking just thinking about your daughter, thinking that he's not responding to her on purpose.
You're gonna end this. I'm gonna carry your ass if I have to. Everybody's gonna know what we did. My daughter is gonna know that her daddy is not a piece of shit.
Dang, man, this movie is tough because the good moments are really good, but it's just bogged down by so many poor sequences. Especially that first 40 minutes or whatever it was really poorly edited. Nice, I like this stuff right here, some good shots, and also soundtrack is earned here, which makes it a lot better. It's not just forced into a scene.
Man who killed her husband used that sword. His soul's trapped inside of it.
Dang, man, that's tough. That's a very good character moment as well, though, and once again, makes sense for him to say it in that moment. I don't know why sometimes this movie understands how to do expositional stuff, and other times has no idea how to do it. Dang, man, now I love this set design. This is really cool. Almost has like a cosmic horror element to it, which I'm a fan of. Dang, okay, those visuals are pretty legit right there. I don't know how the heck they're gonna take her out.
I've been waiting for you all night. Step out of the shadows, I won't fight.
Oh man, she already knows they're there. That's not good. Lost the element of surprise.
Why do you serve those who cage you? I am your ally.
and I know what you want.
Her physical acting is kind of uncanny right there. I'm not sure if I like it.
The sun is setting and the magic rises. The metahumans are a sign of change.
Lady, you are evil!
Okay, nice. I guess you told her. I don't know why we needed that line right there.
You gotta get him in that corner. That's where the bomb will be. I'll do it.
Oh man, there's no stopping him if he can regenerate like that. Also, I'm curious where they are right now because it looks similar to where the final Man of Steel fight was. Yo, he can go next level. Holy cow, did not realize he was that powerful. No wonder he wanted to keep it hidden.
Get out of there! Blow it!
Blow it.
Shoot, bro, are we gonna lose him? That would actually be kind of sad because I do like his character and he's had some progression.
Get the team guys, stay away.
Dang, dude. Well, it worked. They got him. What a noble sacrifice by Diablo. Man, finally was able to use his powers for good.
You gotta move in flag! We gotta cut her heart out!
Good luck, man. I don't think anybody can even touch her the way she moves around. Man, she's handling them pretty easy so far. And while I do like the rain and all the effects and stuff for this fight, the way it's filmed and edited is kind of making some things hard to see. Yeah, see, man, even if you get a little bit of an upper hand, she just teleports away. It's impossible to hit her.
Hey, lady, I lost my pudding, but you can get him back, right?
I can, my dear. Anything you want.
I don't know, risky dealing with her. I wouldn't trust anything she says. Maybe Harley's got a different motivation here, though.
I like what you're selling, lady. There's just one teeny problem. You mess with my friends.
Oh, let's go. Smart play. She did it. Was it that sword specifically that was able to hit her, or just that she caught her off guard?
Please, Daddy, don't do it. The only way for us to be together is if you don't pull the trigger. Daddy, I love you. Please, don't do this.
Ah, come on, man. You're so close. Be strong. That's a nice sequence right there, though. Fighting his demons. Let's go. Deadshot never misses when he wants to hit a target. And I will say, even though the slow motion isn't, I guess, the most exciting thing to put right there, the up-close shots with the rain dripping off his face were cool.
That was a great shot, man.
Hey, I don't do hugs. I'm not a hugger. Not a hugger.
Nice, man. I feel like that's one of the few genuine comedic moments, at least that I've enjoyed.
She's not coming back.
You bring June back or I'll crush this!
Go ahead.
Ah, dang, sucks for that guy. Even though we never really learned too much about him, that would be hard to give up the love of your life like that.
They flag.
Oh, dang, bro. No way she actually survived. I can't believe it. Does that mean the curse is completely removed from her?
We just saved the world. Thank you would be nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we did all of this and we don't get
10 years off your prison sentences.
Jeez, bro. That's pretty ruthless. I feel like they earned a little bit more. Barely any empathy from her.
10 years off a triple life sentence. Darling, I'm walking out of here free man, or we're gonna start having some real fun.
Why don't we have some fun?
Hey, we'll just beg her for another job to take more time off. I feel like that's the only way out of it. Man, all her looks have been amazing in this movie. Margot Robbie clearly had a blast with that role. Love it. They gave him his letters, finally. At least it'll make the time in here a bit better. What the heck are these Jokers, people? Perhaps is he still alive? If they're breaking into Harley's cell, that's gotta be it. Man, wild reunion, but they should have done so much better with his makeup.
Let's go home.
Interesting point to end it on. I don't recognize David Ayer's name for directing. He may have done some other stuff I've seen, but man, this movie had potential. It could have been great. I feel like there is a good movie in there somewhere because there genuinely were some sequences that I really enjoyed and that were well done. And several of the characters I thought were actually well written once we finally got into the main story, especially Harley Quinn. That was just a brilliant performance by Margot Robbie, easily the highlight, but there was just way too much about this that was keeping it down, and I've already talked about it a couple times, but I feel like the first 40 minutes, however long, is some of the worst editing I've seen for like a big budget film. It was doing such a disservice to the product, and I don't know if it's a fault of the editor or the editing itself, or if they just really had nothing to work with, and so that was the best they could get out of it. But it felt like they were just rushing to get to this point, and so we were missing out on all these potential good moments and good character development. And frankly, not a whole lot of the stuff in the beginning was that interesting. I honestly was really worried going into the rest of the film after that first little bit, because I was starting to get really bored of the movie. But once they actually touch down and start fighting, I thought it started to get better, and then we actually did get some pretty good sequences. So I think it's kind of a tale of two halves, even though in the second half there's still some clunky moments.
This is crown jewels here, Mr. Wayne, and you do understand my legal exposure if anyone knew what I procured for you.
I can keep a secret. What do you want?
Let's go. Always love getting Ben Affleck. Forgot we can get post-credit stuff in DCEU movies too.
Why, Mr. Wayne?
Just like to make friends.
There's a difference between us. You believe in friendship, I believe in leverage.
Good night.
Oh, did this come out before Justice League? Because that would make sense. Obviously doesn't do too much for me now since Justice League has already come about, which I am very much excited to see the Snyder Cut. But yeah, back on some of the negatives train, I feel like outside of a couple of the Suicide Squad characters, there really were no interesting characters besides that. Even the villains I thought were poor, as I mentioned. The way we got the finished product right now, and some different things may have happened along the way, but what I watched feels like a movie that really didn't have anything to start with, but because of the IP of the DC universe, they just went ahead and made it anyway and just did whatever they could with it. Because while the bare bones plot, I thought, is very interesting and it has some good aspects to it and tackles some interesting ideas and some ethical dilemmas and stuff like that, feels like they never really truly expanded on it very much or dug deep into the emotions, except for the drinking conversation they had there with all the Suicide Squad members. They touched on some stuff a little bit there, but I feel like there's so much more they could have done with that plot if it was better written. And the fact that it took us so long to actually get into that plot was a big detriment as well. And I don't think the issue is necessarily in the length of time it took to get there, but it was in the way that they filmed those opening segments and that they didn't really include that much interesting stuff. If there was other fascinating plot things going on, then we got to that, it would have been all right. But it was just so much exposition dump done in not the best way, and we were dealing with basically no-name characters that were talking about stuff that you didn't really care about, and you were just waiting for them to finally get to the point, it felt like. And so it's not by any means like the worst movie I've seen even this year or within the past year. I guess we're into a new year right now. Definitely kind of disappointing just because there were good moments, but definitely curious how the 2021 Suicide Squad is going to differ. But I am glad that I watched this, so if it is good, I can appreciate it even more considering what they had to overcome to get to that one. And I know one of the hot topics about this movie is specifically specifically Joker, but I feel like I said all of my thoughts on him during the movie. But yeah, definitely was not a great character. They should not have made him the Joker. He should have just been someone else, but obviously that wouldn't work for Harley Quinn's character. But like I said, I don't necessarily think it's a specific fault of Jared Leto, unless some of the character decisions were done by him, specifically the makeup and overall look. But just like with the rest of the film, I don't think the editing or the writing necessarily did his character any favors. I guess we will see how the next one does. Hopefully it's better than this, but obviously there were some good aspects with this, so it wasn't a wasted experience or anything like that. Still had a couple fun moments which I enjoyed. Well, I finally got around to seeing the original Suicide Squad after avoiding it for a while, just hearing people talk about it, and well, I would agree the overall quality is not very good. It had a lot of negatives, as I mentioned. I feel like the good moments still were quite enjoyable when they happened, and it brought up the quality a little bit, still not anywhere close to average, I guess you would say, or a movie that I would ever want to rewatch or revisit. Definitely a couple scenes that I may rewatch at some point, just online or something if I see them. But I think the best things this movie did is give us Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, which they've obviously used her more often. I don't know if she's in the other Suicide Squad movie or just in Birds of Prey, but either way, excited to see more of her. And it did bring up a couple interesting ideas that they could pursue in other projects, and so I don't think it was a complete loss or anything like that, but definitely not the best DCEU movie by any means. And so hopefully nonetheless you guys still enjoyed watching along with me, hearing my thoughts about it, and definitely let me know your thoughts about it. I feel like after seeing it so many years later and the hype dying down before it originally came out, and not really being too familiar with the comics themselves that it's based off, I probably wasn't as heavily disappointed as some people probably were, and so that probably played a factor in me not being quite as harsh in some moments as some people may have been. So I can understand why people may dislike this a lot originally, but I'm looking forward to getting into the next Suicide Squad with you all, and hopefully that's an even more enjoyable time than this, because I feel like the only way to go is up at this point. And so if you did enjoy the video, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up though, and I look forward to seeing you all for the next one next time, and until then, peace.